this month for our calendar grid, we are going to be growing cubes and making different shapes and looking at volume. So reminder, the volume is the amount of space that a solid object takes up. So if you look at this image right here on the left, we have cubes. When we have cubes, we are looking at the length, which is going across. So in this case, the length is 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we look at our width, which is how wide the object is. In this case, it would be 3 units. 1, 2, 3. And then last but not least, we need our height, which is how tall our unit is. And in this case, it is 2 units. Now, in order to find the volume, we have to multiply length times width times height. So here, our volume is 5 times 3 times 2. I could start with 5 times 3. I know that's 15. And then I would do 15 times 2 to get 30 centimeters cubed. Remember, volume is measured in cubic units, so you have to have that little 3 there in your answer. So we're going to go ahead and do days 1 through 9, and then you guys, we will finish 10, 11, and 12 on Seesaw. So looking at day 1, we have 1 cube. So in this case, our length is going to be 1. Our width is also 1. It is 1 unit wide, and our height is also 1. When we multiply those 3 numbers together, 1 times 1 times 1, we would get 1 cm cubed. And I can't make a small one right now, so that's the best I'm going to be able to do for this. All right, let's go on to day 2. Remember, this is going to be a growing object, so we're going to just be adding cubes here. So now we look at our length. Our length has changed. There's 2 cubes here. So my length is going to be 2. My width is still 1. There's only 1 cube going this way. And then our height is also 1. We are only 1 cube going up and down. 1 cube tall. Now I multiply the 3 numbers. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. So 2 centimeters cubed. And you know what, I'm just going to leave that as a 2 because we've got the cm cubed right there. All right, now we have a different look. They give us the measurements. So our length is 2 centimeters. Our width is 2 centimeters. You'll see that's right here, 2 centimeters wide. And then our height is 1 centimeter. All right. So now I'm going to multiply these 3 numbers. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. So my answer, my volume is 4 centimeters cubed. All right, moving on to day 4. We are back to our cubes, our cubic units. So let's take a look. Our length going across the front, we've got 1, 2. So we've got 2 cubic units. On the side for our width, we've got 2 cubic units as well. And now going up and down with our height, we see we have 2 layers. So we have a height of 2 as well. Now let's multiply all 3 numbers. Now this is not 2 times 3. Remember, you want to start by multiplying length times width. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is going to be 8. All right, let's go to day 5. Now we've got a new figure here. Again, we look at our length from the front. We see 1 unit going across. Our width, we have 2 units going on the side, and then up and down we see 2 cubes. So our height is going to be 2. We multiply 1 times 2, which is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So our volume is 4 centimeters cubed. All right, we're cruising. Let's head to day 6. Here they're giving us the measurements again. Our length is 2 centimeters going across. Our width is 1 centimeter wide. And then our height is 1 centimeter tall going up and down. We multiply those 3. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is a volume of 2 centimeters cubed. Okay, heading over to day 7. No more labels, so we've got to figure it out. We've got 4 cubes going across. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our length is going to be 4. Our width, we see on the side, there's only 1 cubic unit. And then our height, we only have 1 layer, so our height is going to be 1. When I multiply those 3 numbers, I get 4 times 1, which is 4. 4 times 1 again, our volume is going to be 4 centimeters cubed. All right, day 8. Our length here is 4 again. We've got 4 cubes going across the front. When we look at our width, we've got 2 cubes going off on the side. And then our height is going to be 1. There is only 1 layer here. When I multiply those 3 numbers, I start with 4 times 2, which is 8. 8 times 1 is 8. So my volume is 8 centimeters cubed. All right, last one we're doing together, and then you are on your own. If you need to rewatch the video at any time, feel free to do that. All right, here our length is 4 centimeters in the front. Our width is 2 centimeters off on the side. And then our height going up and down, we have 2 centimeters tall. I multiply those 3 numbers. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2, we've got a volume of 16 centimeters cubed. All right, day 10, you are doing on your own. We've got the cubes. Day 11, you also have cubes. And day 12, they give you the measurements. Go ahead and complete that on Seesaw.